Hello, in this video, I'm going to show you a logical architecture for building an enterprise data warehouse using Azure Synapse Analytics. Azure Synapse Analytics is a unified platform for data ingestion, data integration, data warehousing, and big data analytics. Let's see what are the different services involved here. At the core of Azure Synapse Analytics is the Azure Synapse Analytics Workspace, which is an interface for building pipelines or ETL jobs for performing data extraction and data transformation. It provides multiple connectors for connecting to external sources like SAP, on-prem SQL Server, Teradata, SharePoint, Oracle, REST APIs, etc. Again, this is not an exhaustive list. So we have two kinds of storages. One is the blob storage, and the another one is the ADLS Gen 2. The main difference between these two storages is ADLS Gen 2 supports hierarchical namespace, which is primarily used for big data processing. In case if you're dealing with small files or normal workloads, so provisioning blob storage itself would be sufficient. But again, ADLS Gen 2 comes as a default with Synapse Analytics. Synapse Analytics uses the ADLS Gen 2 for doing some of the computations. And we have this serverless SQL pool, which is mainly used for doing any kind of ad hoc exploration on the data residing in the blob storage or ADLS Gen 2. With the help of this service, we can query the data in its native format, which means if the data exists in the blob storage, we don't need to wait for the data to be persisted into a relational database. So the data can be queried directly from the blob or ADLS Gen 2 in its native format. So I would say it's the main purpose of this service is for doing any kind of ad hoc data exploration. So combinedly, we can call this blob storage and ADLS Gen 2 as an enterprise data lake. And using this setup, we can also model some of the modern data warehouse architectures like data lake warehouse or data mesh architecture. And coming to warehouse, so we have this dedicated SQL pool, which acts as the enterprise data warehouse. So this can be integrated with the Synapse Analytics workspace, and data can be loaded into this enterprise data warehouse. And if you're dealing with processing big data files, uh, this dedicated Spark pool can be provisioned, and it can be integrated with Azure Synapse Analytics workspace. So basically, the Spark jobs can be developed inside notebooks, and the jobs can be triggered and it can be orchestrated with the help of Azure Synapse Analytics. So far, we have seen how to do an integration for batch loads. So in case if we have a use case to load streaming data, so Synapse Analytics also integrates with streaming services like Event Hubs and Stream Analytics. So with the help of these services, the data can be processed and data can be loaded into enterprise data warehouse. Again, if we deal with big data, we can also invoke the Spark pool to process the data coming from the streaming services and load the data into the enterprise data warehouse. So again, for doing it for doing computations, we can also provision with certain third-party compute engines like Azure Databricks, and uh, Azure Databricks notebooks can be triggered directly from Synapse Analytics workspace. So once we have the data built in enterprise data warehouse, uh, it can be visualized using any kind of tools like Power BI, Click, or Tableau. So this is a very brief discussion about the various services involved in building an enterprise data warehouse using Azure Synapse Analytics. So I hope you found this session useful. So thanks for watching. Bye.